Hello, my name is Vanessa Ajiman. I am the founder and creative director of Copperdas. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about 5 interior design ideas for your bedroom. I feel like it's the place that's often forgotten, but it should be your place to unwind, to relax, for you to recharge. So let's just really get into it and find different ideas that will be suited for you. But I want to talk about 5 main ideas, and the first one being to go for a fresh light look. If you're someone who enjoys space and height and you like it to feel light and airy, I would recommend going for softer neutral floorboards if you can, such as whitewash or very light oak. If the wood, you can't change the flooring, then you can introduce rugs. So you can introduce soft, high-piled rugs of cream, nude, taupe, those type of textures, or even a woven rug with like a rattan material, natural, that also works really well. And then in terms of your bed linen, you want to go soft, you want to go light, so think of hues of off-whites, greys, whites. That's a very soft introduction, and you can make it feel warm through cushions and throws and pillows. That's also a lovely way to make it feel bright and airy. And then when it comes to the window dressing, you want to keep it as light as possible. I often recommend going for sheer voiles or just going for a linen, or you can have a curtain but don't have a voile behind it, so you can get that light, fresh feel in the space. It's almost a way of decluttering your space and making it feel more fresh and open. So that's another great way you can do that. On the complete opposite spectrum of that, if you're someone who likes your bedroom to be snug and cozy, you want it to be dark as possible, then the alternative to being that is you would introduce blackout blinds. You will introduce much heavier curtains so light can't infiltrate that. You would also go quite dark on the walls, so I often go for a teal, a very rich opulent teal, and what that does, it creates this cozy haven. And most importantly, what I tell people is that a lot of people are like, oh, my bedroom's north facing or it doesn't get a lot of light. If that is the case, that is the perfect way you can introduce a snug feel, because north facing light is naturally already cooler, so you need to work with the constraints of the room that you have. So that's a perfect opportunity to go dark on the walls, you can go dark on the floors. And then on the bed linen, I would choose more of a neutral midway palette, maybe a softer blue or a softer grey, just something to just kind of balance out the different textures. And as we're speaking about textures, actually, that's also another way you can introduce coziness. So for a throw, I would think of something more of a warm chocolate feel as a throw. Same with the pillows, same with the cushions. There's just so many different ways you can introduce that snug feel. And what that does is that when you go into this space, you're like, this is a space to sleep, and your brain and your body naturally switches off, which gets you into relaxation mode. Because as you all know, as an adult, sleeping is a luxury. So you want to maximize your sleeping hours as much as possible, and you want to get your body prepared for that. And you can do that through color furnishings in your bedroom. Seeing at the moment is the celebration of the headboard. The headboard has actually often been forgotten about. It's just like, oh, it's an attachment to the bed. But now what we're finding is, because the bed is usually such a focal point in the room, the celebration of the bed has become such a big deal, which is so lovely to see. So with that being said, you can get a beautiful long high Chesterfield headboard, you can get a velvet headboard, you can get a rattan headboard, and what you want to do is behind that headboard is get a beautiful wallpaper mural. And you're thinking, ooh, wallpaper is back, it never left, and now it just has so much depth and color and creativity to it, and you can just elevate your bedroom. Just for example, you can have the most neutral bedroom and then you can inject color and joy just through the wallpaper. And in placing that behind the headboard automatically creates a focal point. Your eyes are naturally drawn to that. And for me personally, if I see such a beautiful focal point, I want to make my bed luxurious. So you can be extra and add loads of pillows and cushions, so it gives you that boutique hotel feel. And it's such a simple way just to jazz up your room. So if you're thinking, oh, do you know what? I don't have the time or the money or the effort to just repaint the whole walls. You can keep it simple. Just choose, behind your bed, choose a beautiful wallpaper. I'll drop some examples that you will love. And then you can drop that behind your bed. If you've just bought a headboard or you're thinking about headboard, the more dramatic the better. You put that behind, that's it, done. Centerpiece, done. New bedroom, wow. Who likes earthy tones, you like natural materials, you want that Mediterranean feel, you need to start looking at burnt umber textures or even a very terracotta red for the walls. It doesn't have to be all the walls, it could be an accent wall. Or if you're a bit afraid or you're not sure of how to introduce that, start looking at rugs and throws and how you can introduce that. So what I love about going for the Mediterranean feel is that you can really introduce natural materials and textures. So you can go for the headboard that's made out of woven raffia materials, which is gorgeous. You can then go for a side table, which is oak. When you do Mediterranean feels, I think it's really important to celebrate A, simple design, and B, lots of natural based materials such as woods and oaks. And that's really nice just to place that in different parts of the room. And what I tend to do is have that drapage feel on the bed. So you don't want it to be overtly made. You just want it to have a bit of what I say, drapage. So it's like loosely hanging off the bed. The pillows are slightly chopped and it just gives that relaxed ambient feel. And it's so cozy to just have that actually. That's also a really beautiful trend that's really breaking through at the moment. You can introduce a different change in your bedroom is through the ceiling. And what I love about the ceiling is so underrated, but honestly, it takes up the same space as floor space. So why not celebrate your ceiling? What I love to do, or what I've done for previous clients, is create a wall mural on the ceiling. So you can do like a cloud effect, you can do all grey tones, just create something really interesting. So when you're there lying on your bed and you look up, you're like, oh, that is so relaxing. And then you just find yourself drifting off. Because the main aim of the bedroom is to have you in a relaxed state and to recharge and to energize. So you spend your time looking up, so why don't you make it visually appealing to look at? So alongside that, if you're going to execute that look, another thing I like to do is to create symmetry. Not symmetry on the ceiling necessarily, but symmetry either side of your bed. So if you have the space, I would get 2 side tables, I would get 2 lampshades, I would get matching. So you have that balance, because I think the balance is very important. That kind of creates a symmetry within the space, and it's so important to have that unlocked, because naturally you'll feel yourself gravitating towards how clean, how neat, and how it all comes together. So symmetry, ceiling mural, a must have. I absolutely love it. It's a great trend. You can even go with color. I personally like when they bring the paint color down slightly from the ceiling, so it's almost like just touching into the wall, and it's so beautiful, it's so playful, and it almost gives you like a grown-up feel, like welcome to my boutique bedroom. It's fire. Look at me. Thank you so much for watching our video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. You can also find us on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook and Twitter. All the details are right here in the video or down below in the comments. And don't forget, you can also visit our website, copperdaslondon.com. Thanks for watching.